This was in 1996. It must have been 3 or 4 in the morning. I heard something on the roof, a thunk, the jangling sleigh bells, the slow plodding of footsteps towards the chimney. Quickly, I ran downstairs, careful not to wake my parents. Then I waited by the cookies and milk, hiding behind the couch. The jangling grew louder, echoing down the chimney, thuds, scrapes. Wind whistled, dark soot fell and clicked off the cold coals. I remember looking down and seeing how hard my little fingers gripped the top of the couch, the creak of the leather, the whites of my knuckles. It all stayed with me. I jumped as a black boot slipped out of the chimney and kicked up dust. The red of his suit was frayed, like the hem of a castaway's pants, and the color faded to a soft pink. Not like the mall Santa at all. The other boot fell. This one had a manacle crimped around it, so tight it had chopped through the boot and bit into skin underneath. Then a length of chain dropped next to his foot and jangled in the earth. It wasn't sleigh bells after all. He sat on his heels and stooped forward with a cascading crack of 24 joints. He pushed his face through the hanging stockings, threadbare hat hanging low, the strings of white matted hair clinging over his face. He emerged into my living room, short and emaciated, dragging a red burlap sack blackened by soot. "Santa?" He saw me and stumbled in shock. The face, it just... I couldn't believe it. The deep wrinkles, the wiry beard, coated in sediment through infinite chimneys. The shape of it, too. Not jolly and round, no. Concave, with hanging, sallow skin. He cowered away from me like a dog that had been kicked too many times, but I still caught his eyes, small, impossibly black dots darting away to look anywhere but back at me. He dragged his chained leg to the tree and began dropping gifts beneath it, beautifully wrapped gifts, a facade covering the horror I was witnessing. There came a sudden tug on his chain and he moaned in fear. Quickening his pace, then the chain tightened and began reeling him in. He stretched frantically and took the cookies in his hand, shoving his whole fist into his mouth. Then he chugged the milk so fast it steamed over the sides and onto his dirtied suit. A harder tug took his feet out from under him, and he smacked his face onto the carpet. With bewildered black eyes, he finally stared up at me, stretching out his hand. I remember the look he gave me. His whole ghostly visage, trembling in fear. And I can still hear the whimpering as he slid backwards into the fireplace and up the chimney. That whimpering wakes me up every Christmas Eve. I still believe in Santa Claus. I just wish I didn't.